bass player, Evan's old band, the singer of his old band, organised gig, and we went, hey, can we have the gig? And he went, yep.
Easy. That's easy. The anywhere local in Wollongong's not too hard. Like there's been times when we've been like given gigs that afternoon and we've rocked up and played probably like on about 4 occasions.
Yeah.
To book something like the Oxford in Wollongong or anywhere, it was normally about a month or 2 month wait. In Sydney, probably about a 3 month wait, but with annoying emails every 3 days about going, oh, how many people are coming? Have you got anyone coming? Yeah, and just cockhead Sydney bookers.
Quite.
I've been asked to play everywhere that I've played so far, just through playing gigs. People have seen me and then approached me afterwards. The only place I had to approach personally was just Amigos in Wollongong, and I just took out like a musical resume and a demo, and it was fairly easy to get a gig after that.
Booking first shows is pretty easy. Like for our first show was easy.
Yeah.
Booked it through a friend that we knew. Yeah.
Kiama.
Yeah,
So
it's just a Sean
pretty
Kiama
good.
that we knew, so it was all pretty easy.
There's a lot of bands I'd like to see go a bit further. There's a lot of talent that sort of you watch them and you go, man, that's just going to waste, you know. So
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen lots of like spectacular bands come out of Wollongong. I've seen lots of good bands.
locally,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
besides me, like.
Penny and the Mystics and King and Co both have albums coming out around Christmas time. They've done really well, and I guess Penny's the biggest success story that's come out of here because she's played with like Leora, Claire Bowditch, John Butler Trio, Xavier Rudd, like, everywhere.
I've got a couple of rings on, like you don't get them easy without some form of success.
There is some
Some of those
success
bands,
out there,
yeah.
but
I don't know. I don't know
limited.
too much about the past about any bands that really come out of it.
There's
I can't think of anyone.
good music,
major.
but no one really wants to snatch anyone up.
There's lots. Problem is a lot of it's misguided, and people can get really pretentious in the area if they become a good local band. They're like, we're the best band, so we're not going to talk to the other bands, or we're not going to play on a gig with, you know, that local band, which sucks. Like, I'm sure you get it everywhere, but it seems to be really predominant around here that bands get these egos about them. Not all bands, of course, but like some select ones, like the Howling Tongues.
Punk wise, pretty good, man.
I think
Like
generally it's all pretty impressive. Everyone's pretty good.
a lot of indie douchebag bands around there.
But they're
Heaps
like,
of-
even they're pretty good at what they do.
Heaps of arty fucking shit that I
swaying
don't
over
like. But yeah, I don't know. It's all on par. Like the bands that we play with, they're all really talented at what they do, and yeah, it's pretty good, man.
There's very few bands that I would actually listen to. Earth Mechanics, Veil, Helm.
Then again, I'd pretty much listen to it
Pretty
all.
much
I like a lot of the hardcore bands, like, you know what I mean. But I don't. I mean, how far they're going to get is another question.
Yeah.
So
Everything nowadays is booked through booking agents and emails, and because every person in a band knows that, and everyone in an agency knows that, there's thousands of emails that get distributed every day saying, can we have a gig, we're this good, here's our links to our MySpace or our music or some crap like that. And when agencies are getting 1,000 emails a day, most of the time they just go and don't really pay any attention. So it makes it really hard to get gigs because of that.
Knowing people and people actually taking you on, like, yeah, replying and stuff.
I'm taking you seriously.
No one really wants to know you anymore because there's that many bands going, so it's pretty hard to get somewhere with good gigs like Sydney and stuff.
Got
So.
this shit together.
But yeah,
Just finding where to play. Like now that I play acoustic stuff, it seems a lot of places don't like it as much. it seems to be harder to get acoustic gigs than like a band sort of thing, and trying to get somewhere to play originals as well is very hard.
I think the scene, it's full of a lot of bands and a lot of decent bands, but venues keep shutting, and it makes it really hard to get your music out there because of that fact. So I think the venues or lack of venues is really hurting the scene locally. But in terms of talent and people getting into bands and people thinking about starting up bands, there's no shortage of it. So there's a lot of talented people around, I guess.
Oh, it's
Pretty ordinary.
not very healthy, no.
As,
It's pretty shit, actually. I
it's
mean,
like-
I guess
it's like us.
yeah, I guess the only shows are the Monster Leagues are the real good ones, I guess. And
Yeah.
then if you can get on the support of the band that comes through, but other than that, there's nothing really.
Yeah, as far as the music, that's pretty much it. Aaron does the shows, the Monster Leagues, and then occasionally we'll have a big band come through, and there'll be another show with that. But other than that, there's not much unless you want to play youth centre.
Which is like, you just don't do it anymore.
You play there and you're starting out a few times and kind of avoid it, I guess.
It's about as healthy as like, I don't know, a rabid dog maybe. It's
It's not going
fucking
that great.
shit, man.
Not
Like,
going at all.
Wollongong, yeah.
The Ox died. Another venue just went down as well. Stopped putting shows on.
It sucks, man. The Wollongong music scene is down the shitter.
Well, I've only been 18 for like been able to go out for a little while, so I haven't really got a big sort of look at it. But the only thing that I know which is sucks is the Oxford closing down, because I know there's not many places to play in Wollongong at the moment. So now that that's gone, it seems like another place has died there, so it makes it even harder to get gigs.
Better than ever. It's the best it's ever been. Everyone keeps complaining about it, but man, there's like 5 places putting on bands now, all the time. Like, what is? Oh, okay, Mortal Kombat Horizon or whatever it's called.
Midnight Kamikaze.
Yeah, Midnight Kamikaze. But that's closed down for the moment. But like 2 weeks ago, there was like 5 things happening on one night. But I think it's awesome. The brewery's taking off as well. The Ox is closed down, which is good because I hated the place. It's just the worst place to play, worst place to be. I actually think it closing down was the best thing that's happened to the Wollongong music scene. There, I said it.